SysML v2 Lesson 9 The Power of Conjugation. Welcome back to the SysML v2 Deep Dive series. In the previous lesson, we separated two ideas that are easy to mix together: ports and interfaces. In this lesson, we focus on one very useful SysML v2 feature for ports: conjugation. Conjugation lets us define a port once, then reuse it from the opposite perspective. In the textual notation, this is done with the tilde symbol. So why does this matter? Imagine an electric vehicle charging station. From the charger's perspective, electrical energy goes out and payment or authorization data comes in. From the vehicle's perspective, electrical energy comes in and payment or authorization data goes out. Those are not two unrelated interfaces. They're two sides of the same interaction. In SysML v1, modelers often handle this by creating mirrored interface blocks, or by using an is-conjugated setting that could be easy to miss. SysML v2 makes the idea explicit. The tilde appears directly where the port type is used. In the charging example, one side is the mirror of the other. Conjugation gives us a precise way to model that mirror without creating duplicate definitions. The basic pattern is simple. First, define the port from one chosen perspective. Then, when another part uses the same port from the opposite perspective, add tilde. That means we do not need separate definitions like charging provider port and charging consumer port. We can define one charging port, use it directly on the charger, and use the conjugated version on the vehicle. This reduces duplication, and it also makes the model easier for tools to check. Here is a full example. Let's walk through it. The package gives us a namespace for the model. Then we import standard quantity concepts. This allows us to mathematically type our electrical power as an energy value attribute. In a more detailed model, we might add voltage, current, charging rate, battery state of charge, or thermal limits. Here, we keep it simple so the port concept stays clear. Next, we create a simple data item for our software communication. In a real charging system, this could later become payment credentials, authorization tokens, vehicle identification, or charging negotiation messages. Instead of mixing raw power and data loosely together, we define them as separate ports to enforce a strict separation of concerns. Now we combine them into a composite port representing the physical plug. This definition is written from the charger's perspective. The charger sends electrical energy through the power pin and receives payment information through the data pin. The charger then uses the port exactly as defined. So the plug has energy going out and payment information coming in. The vehicle uses the conjugated form. This is the key line. For the vehicle, the exact same nested ports and directed features are present, but their directions are mathematically reversed. Energy comes into the socket's power pin, and payment information goes out the data pin. We did not create a second port definition. We used one definition from two complementary perspectives. Conjugation is not just visual notation. It changes the model semantics. If a charging port connects to a tilde charging port, the directed features complement each other. One side outputs energy while the other side inputs energy. One side receives payment information while the other side sends it. That is a valid pairing. But if someone accidentally connects two unconjugated charging port usages, both sides would try to output electricity and receive payment data. That is like trying to connect two plugs directly together. A compliant tool can flag that as an error because the directed features do not match with the inverse directions. Conjugation helps catch that kind of issue earlier. The diagram may physically look connected with a line, but the underlying model semantics mathematically require the directed features to align properly. It is also important to keep the Lesson 8 distinctions in mind. For now, remember, port def defines the endpoint, tilde reverses the direction of the endpoint's directed features, interface def defines a specific kind of connection relationship, one whose ends are exclusively restricted to ports, which we will cover in the next lesson. Before we wrap up, let's look at a quick side-by-side recap of how these concepts map from V1 to V2. That is the true utility of conjugation in SysML v2. A single, reusable port definition and a native conjugation shorthand that gives tools the mathematical precision to catch connection errors before they ever reach physical hardware, all without cluttering your model with duplicate definitions. In the next lesson, we will look at the connection itself. In SysML v2, the wire between ports isn't just a line. It's a first-class structural definition. We will explore how an interface def acts as a blueprint, allowing you to specify the connection ends and give the medium its own physical attributes like resistance or latency. See you there.